Next, let's see the properties for inverse tangent. So inverse tangent composed with tangent x, this is just equal to x if your x is within the domain of tangent, which is from minus pi over 2 until pi over 2 not included. Next, tangent composed with inverse tangent x, this is again equal to x, but you must make sure that the domain is correct. It must be within inverse tangent, which is from minus infinity until infinity. Now let's see example 3 here. Find the exact value for inverse tangent pi over 4. You must make sure that this pi over 4 is within the domain for tangent. It must be between minus pi over 2 and pi over 2. Since this is in first quadrant, we can accept the answer. So the answer is pi over 4. So now let's see the second one. Inverse tangent composed tangent pi. So let's draw the quadrant here. Pi now is not in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4. Pi now is in quadrant 2. Okay, so the way to solve this, we must use reference angle. So now let's open up the reference angle for pi. This is just 0. Okay, therefore now 0 is within the domain allowed. 0 is here in quadrant 1. Therefore, inverse tangent composed tangent 0. The answer here is just 0. Now let's see the next one. Inverse tangent composed tangent to pi over 3. So 2 pi over 3 is 120 degree. So 120 degree is not within the interval of minus pi over 2 and pi over 2, because 120 degree now is in the second quadrant, which we are not allowed to. It must be only in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4. Therefore, what we should do is we must open up using reference angle. So let's open up the reference angle here. Tangent 120 degree is equal to negative tangent 60 degree. Why do we have negative? Because this is the house for sine. We are doing tangent, so we need to write the negative here. Okay, so let's change to radian. This is negative tangent pi over 3. So let's rewrite this here. This is negative tangent pi over 3. So now, since you have negative here, let's use even odd property and put the negative inside. Okay, because we have the properties for odd function. Tangent negative theta is equal to negative tangent theta. So let's put the negative here inside the angle. Okay, like this. Therefore, let's open up inverse tangent composed tangent minus pi over 3. So minus pi over 3 now is within your domain because this is now in quadrant 4. So since we can accept this answer here, therefore inverse tangent negative pi over 3. This is negative pi over 3. And finally, let's see this question here. Tangent composed inverse tangent 1000. So now we need to take care of the domain of inverse tangent, which is it must be within negative infinity until infinity. So since 1000 is within this domain here, therefore straight away we can accept the answer here. This is just 1000. So that's the end for the lecture on inverse tangent.